Hey friends, how are you all? This is your friend Amrita. Today I am sharing another video on education on purely HR. So I have earlier shared a motivation video, leadership video, and also HR fundas as well as significant role of HR. Today I'll be sharing learning and learning theories. Please watch full and subscribe my channel. So guys, after working for my office, I have decided to make this video on learning. It's on HR as I've already mentioned. So today it's all about learning. Learning, what is learning? Learning is all about its permanent change in behavior which results out of experience. Yes, learning does not happen at one go. It's a time-taking process. But at the end of the day or at the end of the period, the experience and the behavioral change, if occurred significantly, then we can say, yes, you have learned. So, what are the theories of learning? There are classical, there are operant theory, there are cognitive and social learning. I'll describe each one of them. Just be with me. So I'm using my headphone to avoid background noise. I hope you guys can hear me properly this time. I'm going to start with learning theories. First, it is classical conditioning or classical theory of learning. It has been well illustrated with the help of an experiment that our expert Pavlov has done with the help of his dog. And what does it say? So it has mentioned that how a neutral stimulus bell when paired with unconditioned stimulus meat produces conditioned stimulus, that is the salivation. So what is it? With the help of his dog, he used to provide his dog at a particular point of time the food, his meal. So before that he used to ring the bell, and whenever he used to ring the bell, the dog was prepared and believed that soon his food would appear on the table, and it used to salivate. So one day he just rang the bell, but no food came. But still he found that the dog was salivating, which means in his brain this learning already registered that whenever the bell will ring, my food will come. So that is how he illustrated the classical theory. Pavlov, the famous expert Pavlov, how neutral stimulus paired with unconditioned stimulus meat produces conditioned stimulus. So that was classical conditioning. Now coming to operant conditioning. What is that? Human behavior, not only human, any living creature tends to repeat the thing, or is likely to be repeated the behavior which are favorable. So what does that mean? It is basically the driving force that works. If after doing any kind of action gets a positive feedback or positive result, then it's the human nature or the nature of any living being to repeat that particular course of action in order to be rewarded or awarded for the same. So this was operant theory of learning. So operant theory says behavior is likely to be repeated if consequences are favorable. So this was illustrated by B.F. Skinner. Now after that, coming to the third theory of learning. After classical and operant, then comes cognitive conditioning. What is it? It is all about the perception Okay, perception about himself and the environment, about anybody, himself as a whole or the environment, how he needs to respond, how things are done, so accordingly. It's all about nature, behavior. After discussing classical theory, operant theory, cognitive theory, I'll be discussing social theory. What does it say? Social theory is learning from environment or our surrounding, which is equally important. So I have described all the theories and its illustrations. Hope you enjoyed my session. This is Amrita signing off for today. Don't forget to subscribe my channel.